What's up, guys? I'm John, and today I'm going to introduce you to Sierra Vista, quite possibly Arizona's best kept secret. I'm going to give you 10 reasons to visit here because it's where history meets adventure. We've got a lot to cover, so let's go. Just 70 miles south of Tucson, at the foot of the Huachuca Mountains, Sierra Vista packs a mighty punch, and it's about to jump on your radar. We're on Allen Street in Tombstone, just 25 minutes from Sierra Vista, and if you're a fan of the Wild West, you're gonna love it here. One of the last boom towns in the American frontier, step back in time to the late 19th century, site of one of the most famous gun battles in US history, head to the OK Corral and watch a reenactment that'll have you jumping out of your seat. Or just stroll around and absorb all of the old relics from the Wild West. You literally have cowboys roaming the streets. Yeehaw! If you have the time, add a stopover at Boot Hill Graveyard where you can see the tombstones of cowboys and bandits who died during shootouts. A truly unique experience. We're at the Coronado National Memorial, which commemorates the first expedition by Spanish conquistadores in the Southwest. Not only can you learn about the crossroads of Mexico and the United States here, but the views and the hiking are amazing as well. This is the one place where history truly does meet adventure in Sierra Vista. Take a free van ride up the mountain with a park ranger. He'll explain the whole area to you. You may be surprised to learn that the National Memorial isn't a statue of the Spanish conquistador, but the actual park that you're looking at. And what a memorial it is. You can even see Mexico, which is located just a mile away. But enough history, you want some adventure too, and hiking Montezuma's Pass, a moderate 3-mile trek that straddles 2 countries, is a task you've got to try. With its incredible landscapes, don't forget your camera. After you make it back to the visitor center, I recommend driving to the nearby Our Lady of the Sierras Pass, where the 30-foot tall Madonna and chapel is worth admiring. For a city of under 50,000, Sierra Vista has food options that would rival a place 2 or 3 times its size. Don't believe me? Let's start at Tacos y Raspados Miyaki, located right near the Mexican border. Their street tacos are probably half the price and twice the size of what you're used to back home. Adriana couldn't believe they had verduros here. She was one happy Mexican girl. This town doesn't just have good Mexican. We ate fantastic sushi, German schnitzel, even Vietnamese. If you're a foodie, don't sleep on Sierra Vista. A great way to see Sierra Vista is just to hop on a bike and go. There's no better way to enjoy the beautiful scenery of southeastern Arizona than on 2 wheels. And there's a reason they call it Sierra Vista, or Mountain View in English, because you can enjoy that amazing background while you pedal around a city that was built for the outdoors. It's also a great way to burn off the pound of tacos you just ate. Where history meets adventure. Where history meets adventure, Brown Canyon Ranch, check. This historic site was first settled in 1880, and before we even show you the inside, you need to walk one of the multiple hiking trails which will take you right up to the mountains. Exploring the inside of the ranch house feels like you're stepping into a bygone era. The level of preservation is incredible, and the total cost to visit this property, free. Take your time and soak it all in. We're in Sonoita, which has the oldest vineyard in the state of Arizona. You can spend an entire afternoon hopping around wine tasting. This region produces some of the best wine in the Grand Canyon state, and this is a fun activity to do with a group of friends. The city will even drive you around on a tour so you can just worry about sampling all the fine wines. We visited 3 wineries, and the most unique was Arizona Hops and Vines. Not your average winery for sure. From the chips and Cheetos that paired well with our drinks, to the exotic peacock running around the garden, every winery had a different personality. Fort Huachuca, which has been operating since the Indian Wars of the late 19th century, needs to be on your list. For a visitor to the area, it's a chance to really learn about U.S. history. For one, the Buffalo Soldiers, a fabled African-American regiment, was stationed here, and you can learn all about their storied past at the Fort Huachuca Museum. The fort is also home to the U.S. Army Intelligence Center, and you can discover more about the secret history of the U.S. military at the Intelligence Museum. I was blown away. From a piece of the Berlin Wall to an Enigma machine used by the Germans in World War II, even modern-day spy gear, you won't regret a trip here. We're at Kartchner Caverns State Park, which not only has incredible hiking trails, but it's been voted the best cave in the United States. It's only been open to the public for the last 20 years and is an incredible sight to see. Discovered in 1974 by two local cavers, this has quietly turned into one of the premier attractions in all of southern Arizona. Learn about some of the history and practice your bat hearing before you head inside. This is a living, breathing ecosystem. We toured the big room, and I've never seen anything like it. Admire some of America's most beautiful rock formations. If you're a fan of nature, this is going to impress. Sierra Vista is an amazing place to enjoy a starry night, and the Patterson Observatory on the University of Arizona campus in town is the perfect place to go in the evening. Ted, our guide, showed us the ins and outs of the telescope. From distant stars to the moon, you'll feel like a kid again. After you're done admiring the heavens, he's going to show you a 4.5 billion year old Carbonaceous Chondrite, or a meteorite in layman's terms. This experience might just leave you in awe the next time you stare up at the night sky. Welcome to RAMSEY Canyon Preserve, one of the most beautiful spots in southeastern Arizona. If you like wildlife and nature, this is a must visit. Maybe it was passing grazing deer in the parking lot, but this spot invites you in with open arms. The unique location of the preserve, where the mountain meets the desert, gives it a biological diversity rarely seen in Arizona. This feels like another world, and you can take a free guided tour which will help you find out all about the species of animals and plants you're about to encounter. Sierra Vista has even been called the hummingbird capital of the US, but even if bird watching's not your thing, the hike through the forest was one of the most peaceful experiences I've had in a long time. This is the kind of place you could spend hours wandering, and quite frankly, I wouldn't blame you. There you have it. 10 reasons to visit Sierra Vista. You need to add this place to your itinerary on your next trip to Arizona. Be sure to leave me a comment. Tell me which of these reasons was your favorite. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel for more adventures from Arizona and beyond. Thank you so much for watching as always. Until next time.